Hey everybody, I'm Anastasia, founder of Kula, and I am on a backpacking trip. And for this one, I'm gonna take you with me. There's my sister-in-law, my husband, and we're gonna have a great time. So here we are. We've set up our campsite and we are about to go on a little day hike from camp because 7 miles was not enough hiking. Hey everybody. So as you can tell, I'm not on the backpacking trip right now. In fact, I started that video hoping to take you on a virtual backpacking trip with me and give you some tips and tricks on backpacking. And I might make a different video for that, but the concept for this video morphed because as I spent time out there, as I hiked and spent time in nature, I realized that we focus so much of our effort on the doing and the how. And when we talk about backpacking, there's very few videos out there that talk about just being. And I found myself on that backpacking trip not really wanting to be on my phone, instead just wanting to enjoy being in nature, looking around me, feeling a sense of stillness. I laid in our campsite at night and looked at the stars and saw the Milky Way, listened to the night sounds, and just felt a deep sense of presence welling up in me. And that's something that you can't capture on film. But I think if you are a person who loves the outdoors, it's something that you know exactly what I'm talking about. So while this video started out as a little backpacking trip tutorial, what I hope you can take away from it is a way to connect more deeply with yourself in nature without labeling it or needing to know all of the latest tips and tricks. Like simply coming into contact with the wholeness of who you are right now and knowing that the wild places that you visit are a reflection of that. They are a reflection of the goodness within you. So I'm going to read something and I'll share a few photos that I did take on that backpacking trip. And hopefully this leaves you with a beautiful sense of peace and stillness in your own heart that you can take out on your next trip into nature. This is from Eckhart Tolle. We depend on nature for not only our physical survival, we also need nature to show us the way home, the way out of the prison of our own minds. We got lost in doing, thinking, remembering, anticipating, lost in a maze of complexity in a world of problems. We have forgotten what rocks, plants, and animals still know. We have forgotten how to be still, to be ourselves, to be where life is, here and now. Whenever you bring your attention to anything natural, anything that has come into existence without human intervention, you step out of the prison of conceptualized thinking and to some extent participate in the state of connectedness with being in which everything natural still exists. To bring your attention to a stone, a tree, or an animal does not mean to think about it, but simply to perceive it, to hold it in your awareness. Something of its essence then transmits itself to you. You can sense how still it is, and in doing so, the same stillness arises within you. You sense how deeply it rests in being, completely at one with what it is and where it is. In realizing this, you too come to a place of deep rest within yourself. Nature can bring you to stillness. That is its gift to you. When you perceive and join with nature in the field of stillness, that field becomes permeated with your awareness. That is your gift to nature. Through you, nature becomes aware of itself. Nature has been waiting for you, as it were, for millions of years. Huh? 70 calories right there. It's like eating a bar.